Hello book lovers and welcome back. How are you today? Not to be Dora the Explorer, but I just wanted to feel like I was having a conversation that wasn't with a family member for once, which you can add to the list of things that wouldn't have made sense pre-pandemic. My name is Saoirse and I'm here with Bookstr's 3 to read for this week. I've got 3 great new books to add to your to be read. Now these are all unintentionally similar in their young adult attributes or influences, but whether you are a young adult or not, you are going to love them. Let's get into it. This week's hot pick is The Extraordinaires by TJ Klune. This is a debut novel from Klune and it is an LGBTQ+ coming-of-age story. It follows ADHD fanboy Nick, who meets Nova City's favourite hero and his biggest crush, Shadowstar. Afterwards, Nick decides that he too will become extraordinary, with or without the help of his best friend, Seth Grey, who may just also be the love of his life. This is a fun urban fantasy that is full of humour and good and gay vibes. It is like a superhero narrative, but given by the clumsy yet hilarious love interest. And it is an ode to the beauty of fan fiction and fandom, which obviously tick all of the Bookstr boxes. Now, I know the past few weeks have been full of beachside romances, but I decided to change it up for this week's beach read with a dark, thrilling story that will keep you hooked until the end. Little Creeping Things by Chelsea Achasso is a dark and twisty story that follows childhood arsonist Cassidy. She doesn't think she meant to do it, but it happened nonetheless. Now her school bullies are all over it, including the cruel and gorgeous Melody. When Melody goes missing, Cassidy thinks she just might know how. But to go to the police would bring attention to her past admission that she would like to do away with Melody herself, and had gone as far as to plan how. However, when Cassidy receives a text that simply says, "I'm so glad we're in this together," everything is on the line. Lastly, this week's dark horse is In the Neighbourhood of True by Susan Kaplan Carlton. Whether you are young adult or otherwise, this is a hugely important read as it delves into topics such as religion, violence and inclusion in a very real way. In 1958, Ruth's father dies, and her family moves from New York to Atlanta with all of its sweet tea, debutantes and racist societal groups. Once there and in school, Ruth realises that she can either be Jewish or she can be popular, but not both. After falling in with the popular crowd and falling for the handsome Davis, she soon winds up at the all-white, all-Christian club. Nobody outside of her family knows about her faith or her attendance at synagogue. But when she meets Max at Temple, serious and passionate about social justice Max, Ruth now feels torn between two lives. And when a violent hate crime occurs, Ruth must now decide which part of her life she would lean into and how much she's willing to stand up for her own beliefs. And there you have it, your 3 to read for another week. I hope that you found something in our picks to add to your shelf. Maybe you're already adding to your Amazon wishlist. Either way, happy reading. Make sure that you like, comment and share, and we will see you back here next week. Thank you so much for watching.